Hello class 10. Once again I am before you giving lecture on second chapter, which is sectors of the Indian economy. Already I have told you and discussed with you in my previous video that all the economic activities that people do have been divided, or three major criterias have been used to divide them into primary, secondary and tertiary, and second one is organized and unorganized, and then the third classification is public sector and private sector. Primary sector includes those goods and activities, or production of those goods and activities which we do on the basis of or after utilizing the natural factors directly. So directly when we use the natural resources and products are given, then these are the activities of primary sector. Primary it is called because it is base of all the other activities. And what type of activities we include here? We include farming, because in farming what we see that we use the soil, climate, temperature and other things that nature has given us, and then product is made. Suppose crops are grown on the field with the help of all these things that I have mentioned with you. Other activities that we include in primary sector are dairy, because what we do with the help of the biological processes of the cattle, cows, buffaloes, etc., we collect their product milk and convert them into other forms, and in this way the product is also a natural one. And the dairy is also very common activity, mostly done in villages and in towns also, because we also use the products of dairy. Third activity that we do in primary sector is of course poultry farming, beekeeping. These are the activities through which we convert or get the output which is natural one. So what we see that the output of the primary sector becomes input in the industrial sector. Industrial sector where we indirectly use the product or use the output of primary sector and transform them or gives it a new form or new shape. And but all type the activities, all the manufacturing or processing has been done or being done in the industry. So it is also known as secondary sector, is also known as industrial sector. So after primary and secondary, the third category of activities which we call, or in the sector in which we keep all the third category of activities, it is known as tertiary sector. Tertiary sector does not produce any goods, but it provides services, and services which helps the primary sector and secondary sector to carry out their production activities and to provide us the things that we need in daily, or that we use in our daily life. So tertiary sector includes the services of transport, services of communication, health, insurance, banks, etc. These are the services that we do or that we keep under tertiary sector. So because it does not make any goods or does not create any commodities, so this third sector or tertiary sector is also known as service sector. Now we see that service sector include essential services which is needed by primary as well as the secondary sector, or we all use those services because these services help us to have a better life. So here also now we will see that primary, secondary and tertiary sector, how we can compare them and how GDP is calculated. Which sector is more important, which sector is contributing more, these things we also will discuss here. But before that, see this table. One table is here which is given in your book that you are supposed to complete yourself. And what it tells, see the example and what does this show. Table 2.1 Examples of economic activities. You all know that activities that we do either in primary, secondary, or tertiary, that people do only to earn their living. So if suppose कि imagine one example is here कि suppose imagine कि farmers they have grown sugar cane but they refuse to sell it to the sugar mill. So the mill will have to shut down, because if they will not get the input, how they will make sugar? So this is an example of the secondary sector which is based or which depends on the primary sector for its input. यानी इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि सेकेंडरी सेक्टर शुगर इंडस्ट्री जो है, from where it gets the input? It gets the input from the farmers, those who produces sugar cane. So sugar cane has to be sold, has to be delivered, has to be given to the secondary sector or the sugar industry. Then only the industry will run. It means that secondary sector depends on primary sector, and primary sector also, if they have produced more, they have to sell it and they search market. Otherwise all their investment will not give them any return. So we have to understood that how sectors are interdependent. That also I discussed with you, but here I am showing you the table that will help you to complete. So you must complete this at home, and then you will become able to know that how sectors depend on each other for their smooth running, survival and development. Okay, thank you.